it's never too early to start thinking about your pupillage or your training contract applications. So, as Haley said, you might not know ultimately what it is that you want to do at the end. And when I was at uni, I kept changing all the time. One week I wanted to be a commercial solicitor, next week you want to be a criminal barrister. So I was changing, I was flip flopping all the time. But start looking at application forms and start looking at the questions that they ask. So the key one on just taking pupillage as an example is, which scholarships do you have? So once again, take a step back to think, okay, so look at the Inns of Court, look at their scholarships, and look at what they're asking for to get those scholarships, because that goes a very long way. So look at what the requirements are for that and how you can fulfill it. Look at the other aspects on the form. What roles and responsibilities have you had? So as you say, try and get those as early as possible. Get yourself involved in clubs, whether it's the bar society at your university, a law society. To get involved there, and then once again look at other things on the form as well. So typically, I'm giving the example for barristers here, but likewise it'll apply for solicitors. It's always going to be, why will you make a good barrister? And remember, all your answers need to be backed up with evidence and authority. So the key thing is, well, how can I show that I'm good at advocacy and, being persuasive? Well, the key thing is win moots. So get involved in those. But think outside the box, look at debating societies, ways you can do public speaking, whatever it is. So the point I'm making is, very early on, look at these application forms and think about how you can map that out and what you're going to do during your time at university, on the bar course, GDL, whatever it might be, to fill those answers at the end.
Yeah. The last thing you want is to get to the point where you're in application season and suddenly you're trying to fill in these questions thinking, oh, I haven't done enough, have I?